What is up, everybody? My name is Kevin, and this is Spelunky. Now, Spelunky is a procedurally generated platformer with the objective of amassing as much treasure as possible before getting to the end of the game, or in my case, before dying. It is a permadeath game, I might add, and it is very, very, very unforgiving and brutal, which is kind of weird because this game, it's got a very, very cutesy art style to it, which I'm very fond of, I might add. But if I get into the game here, I do want to point out, if I go here into the player's stats, I've played this game for 3 hours so far. My death count is 49. So that's a testament to how tough the game is, and also to how bad I am at the game. But it's still very, very fun, so let's just hop right in here. I'll kind of be explaining things as I go. Let's just play as the default guy for now, just because this is the initial episode. So each time you get into the game, it's a brand new version of the cave. Everything is different each time you play, randomly generated. As I did mention, the levels are different, the item placement, money placement, and enemy placement's all going to be different every time you play. So it's always new every time, so it stays a challenge. So you can run, you can jump, you pick shit up, and you throw it. It's a lot more complicated than that, but not much, honestly. There's a bunch of traps and whatnot along the way. And I do have to warn you right now that I'm still getting used to playing and talking at the same time, so forgive me if my commentary kind of drifts from time to time into nothingness. Crates will have items in them, like bombs, ropes, or parachutes. Parachutes are relatively useless if you actually know what you're doing when it comes to platforming, which I guess is kind of still useful for me, because I'm still getting the hang of this platforming in this game. It's very, very precise. I just avoided a lot of damage there. That stone thing to the left of me is an arrow trap. If anything gets in front of it, oh, that parachute just saved my ass. I'm no longer going to talk shit about the parachutes. If anything gets in the line of sight of the arrow trap, it'll fire automatically, which does 2 points of damage to the player, as well as hurting if you happen to be carrying what's called a damsel, which is going to be either a lady, a man, or a dog, something that's hidden in a cave somewhere, that if you get him, her, or it to this end of the level right here without it dying and go through the exit, it'll give you a point of health, but I didn't want to take the time to look for it in that level because I'm an idiot. 1 point of health is a very big thing, especially at the beginning of the game. You can also do other things with the damsels, but I'll get to that when we get to that point of the game. So right now I'm sitting at 5,300 gold, which I'm gonna buy these spike shoes for 4,000 because it makes killing enemies a lot easier, and if I do happen to make it to the third set of levels into this game, which I'm fairly confident I won't, but it's an ice world, and very beneficial to not slip and slide your way through that level. So right here we have a locked chest, which is in one level out of the first set of 4. And it's different each time. And that key that I just found right there opens this chest, and there's an item inside the chest called an Ujat Eye, which will allow you to see through walls to find where the gems are, as they just popped up right there. And is also useful for other things, but that's neither here nor there. I'm gonna get to that much, much later. Yeah, so basically you just have to look around, make sure you're always looking up for spiders that can fall down on you, look down for spikes that you can fall on. Never just whip the jars, always throw them because they could have enemies in them, and damage is very easy to take and very hard to recover from, and every bit of health really counts. So there's a spike trap down there. I'm going to try to drop this jar, and that failed. So now I've got to try to find something else. Oh, there's a rock right there. Drop in front of it because that spike trap is right next to the exit. That's fine. 1 point of damage. I won't recover, but it's cool. I'm going to drop this rock right in front of that. Shoot the arrow there so I don't get hit on my way out. And I'm just going to leave this floor once again without the damsel. And after taking a point of damage, and I really don't have much gold going for me anymore since I did buy the spike shoes, which was probably a dumb purchase. This big spider right here, kind of useful that is... Oh, shit! No! This... Oh, maybe spike shoes will help me there. I can kill it a lot quicker. It drops an item that I just picked up there called the paste, which allows you to throw bombs and have them stick to things, and that was very good placement for that spider right there, because I triggered the spider, which triggered the arrow trap. And I'm going to try to... Ah, yeah. Trigger that arrow trap so it doesn't hit me when I'm not expecting it. Oh, that was a dumb move. Always look before you leap. I've been hearing that all my life. I've even used it to myself as advice, but it's definitely more pertinent in this game than anywhere else. Alright, picked up 3 ropes there. Just gonna head down. I don't hear the damsel anywhere, which probably means I'm nowhere near it or her. I'm just gonna see what I can do to collect some more gold. That guy's protecting his chests. Get to that later when I see more shops. Okay. So now that I do see another shop here, may as well explain. You can steal the items from the shopkeeper, but the shopkeeper will become very angry and violent. He'll pull out a shotgun, and it'll anger every single shopkeeper throughout the rest of the game, and there's always going to be at least 1 or 2 on every floor that will try to murder you, and it is beyond my skill level to get away from at this point. I'm going to buy these climbing gloves for 8,800 so I can climb walls like this. Yeah, I've got enough. I'm just going to go on to the next floor. I'm going to die very shortly, but I think this is okay. This is just the obligatory here's how the game is played run, which I don't find very interesting. That's how you die. Just so you're aware. That was only a 5-minute run there. I'm just going to do a quick restart and play for real this time, because I'm just going to act like that wasn't for real there. And we're back in it. I'm gonna try to kill it. Might be able to kill the spider before it kills me. That was very, very harrowing right there. Sweet. Get some gold here. Go down. Try to jump on. Oh, yeah. Fuck. Yeah, I freak out when something unexpected happens. That is something you cannot do in this game. You have to know what your next move is going to be, or otherwise you're going to die a lot, like I do. I hear the dog. There he is in the bottom corner over there. Alright, see if I can get to the dog easily enough without having to use bombs or ropes, if possible. And that's the fun in Spelunky right there. Unexpected shit happening because I'm an idiot. It's fine though. I'm going to die again very soon, but it's very indicative of my play style, which I'm okay with. I'm okay with myself. If that's okay with you guys. You know what? I don't care if it's okay with you guys. It's okay with me, and that's all that matters. Climb down here, pick up the dog. For the sake of keeping things simple, I'm gonna name the dog. It's Chewy. This dog will forever be known as Chewy to me. You can also use the dog, or any damsel for that matter, as a weapon, which is funny and helpful. Alright, this should bring me back up to 2 health, which is not the greatest situation to be in the world, but it's not the worst ever. The easiest way to kill that big spider is to get the bomb stuck in the web underneath it, but since I happen to be terrible at this game, that was... that works too. So now I do have the sticky bombs. I think I'm gonna check my surroundings down here, see what trouble I can get into. Let's see if there's anything worth collecting over here. Oh, almost get hit by that bat. I hear the damsel. There he is. See if I can get around to him without having to use very many of my resources, because resources are very limited. I cannot bomb in here because it will anger the shopkeeper. By the compass, just for the sake of keeping things simple later on. Alright, so the... oh, wow. The chest and the key are very close to each other, and close to the exit, which is very... oh, I don't have climbing gloves! Fuck! Oh, that was very clutch right there. I forgot I had the climbing gloves on the last run. Alright, so now I do have the Ujat Eye again. I really do want to get the damsel, but I can't bomb my way to it through either of these shopkeepers, or it'll anger the shopkeepers and make this run very, very quick. Come to a very untimely end, which I do not want. It's fine though, I'm on the 3rd level now of the mines, 3 out of 4. Not the furthest I've ever gotten, but I think it's the furthest I've gotten so far in this video, which... progress is good. Progress is good. That did not need to be said, but that's me, Master of Rambling. Master of Rambling. Something, I don't know, I got nothing. I reference a lot of songs whenever I hear something or say something, and, yep. Always look before you leap. Wow, 4 minutes on that run. I'm gonna do one more. Hope it goes a little bit better. Try to focus more on my play than on my speaking, at least for now, which I do apologize for. I don't need to kill that spider unless I trigger him there, which I did not. I think I'm gonna focus less on trying to collect gold and items, and just more, well, unless it's very easy to get to, just focus more on the damsels and basic survivability, because I seem to die very, very easily because I'm an idiot. Bomb my way to get to this crate, which will hopefully give me 3 more bombs. Ah, parachute, which I've learned to not complain about. Except now I have to rope or bomb my way out of this situation. And if I bomb my way out of the situation, I think I'd have to bomb my way even lower. I'm just gonna rope my way out. When a problem comes along, you must rope it. So I can work my way over. I did see the damsel down there. Oh, don't land on the spikes. Get whatever's in this chest. $600. Dollar bills, y'all. They're not even dollar bills, they're gems. Teleporter. What does it do exactly? Piece of futuristic technology, but it has hasn't been perfected yet. I'm very curious how it's used. Oh, well, that just put me in front of the arrow trap. I should have just gone with the one use of it, but you know what? Living dangerously. Alright, let the damsel get to the exit there. Instead of taking the teleporter, I'm going to grab this arrow and just call this a floor. Can use that arrow from the arrow trap as a weapon later on. Alright. And it's very good that I had it here, because I can use it to spring that arrow trap. I'll work my way over this way. Oh! Very glad once again that I had that parachute. I am just very dumb. Very dumb. Very dumb. It's an easily accessible damsel. I think I'll work my way over to get her. Alright, we do have an idol right here, which, if you've ever seen Indiana Jones, you probably know what to expect when I pick it up. I just gotta make sure there's no shopkeepers in the immediate vicinity. Ah, that will trigger that shopkeeper down in the bottom left there, but yeah, I'm not gonna chance it. Like 5,000 gold and having to avoid every shopkeeper throughout the rest of the... I'm just gonna call it the rest of these 2 floors that it's gonna take me to die. Not worth it. We'll buy a bomb bag. You know what, I'll buy the paste too. I don't really care too much about money at this point. See if I can use this damsel to Spring the arrow trap, and hopefully she won't die. All's well that ends well. She's now stuck in that web, which is good for me for now. Allows me to go over here and see what other dangers I can... That was very fortunate. That does not happen very often for me. The spider jumped up and sprang the arrow trap. A little bit more gold. Put the rock down, grab the damsel, bring her to the exit, and I think I'm good to go to the next floor now. Should bring me back up to where I started health-wise. Yep. Back up to 4 hearts. And I hear snakes. I hate snakes. This level has a snake pit, which is exactly what it sounds like, except at the bottom of the snake pit is something called the mattock, which is basically a pickaxe that you can use instead of bombs for a limited amount of time to dig your way through the environment, getting gems and gold and whatnot along the way, as well as digging shortcuts for yourself. I'll find a safe place to put this chest so I can just say fuck it, get the idol, and run. Oh god! Oh, that was a little too close for comfort. You know what? I don't even care about that locked chest anymore. I'm just gonna continue down here with the idol. Oh, please don't, please don't. Oh, I've angered Kali, which means there was a sacrificial altar on this level where I can sacrifice people, dead enemies, live enemies even, to gain favor with Kali, the goddess, and in exchange for items, which are very helpful. But instead I angered her, which spawned spiders, which I gotta say isn't the best thing I've ever done, but... Alright, see if I can work my way down here to get damsel here. Ah, spiders, spiders, spiders. Oh god, I've got sticky bombs, I forgot already. See if I can... Oh, it's just gonna place it straight down. Learn to play Spelunky, Kevin. That's all I've got to say to me. See if I can get the damsel to work his way to the exit. So I should be up to 5 hearts if I can get to the exit without getting hit too hard. And, yep. Got 5,000 gold from that idol, as well as a little kiss here from this dude. Never thought I'd say that out loud. Who am I kidding? Yeah, I did. Work my way down. See if I can get past the mines for once. I'm going to buy this shotgun. It's 18,000, which is most of my gold, but very worth it because the shotgun is one of the most beneficial items in the game, as evidenced by that right there. By the way, spikes, you can walk through them. Just don't land on them because spikes are instant death. Oh, that should have killed me right there. Honestly. So I had spring shoes from that crate, which allowed me to jump higher than I thought I was going to, so I jumped on the spikes instead of grabbing onto that platform and running forward. That's how that run ended. Yep. I'm going to end it right there, guys. Stay tuned, because I am going to hopefully get better at this game, and I know I'm going to be playing the crap out of it. So, alright, thanks for watching, and take it easy.